Hey guys, we're continuing on looking at my DVD collection. We've only made it to the G's, so we're going to continue on from there. And as you can see, this is pretty much all Garfield on this page. So we've got Garden State. Not as good as I would have hoped it. I went through a stage of really liking these kind of independent films. This one didn't work for me at all. Really didn't work for me, and I was really sad it didn't work for me. Loads of Garfields. The Holidays, the original Garfield movie. It's horrible, but I have to own it because I love Garfield. Garfield and Friends. Garfield as himself. And I've never actually watched Garfield Gets Real. Just bought it on a whim because it was Garfield. Gattaca. This is a brilliant movie, guys. It's one of the best sci-fi movies about futuristic societies that there is. If you've not seen or not heard of it, I suggest looking it up and watching it. It's got a really great cast in it as well. You should definitely check it out. Probably Uma Thurman's actually best movie. I'm trying to think of one that's better. Possibly Kill Bill, but I quite like her in this one more, I think. George of the Jungle. I know, I like Brendan Fraser. I know I shouldn't, and he doesn't get to work now, but I love George of the Jungle. It's a great movie. Get Him to the Greek. I've never actually watched this. I bought it because I liked the Sarah Marshall movie. I've never watched it, though. Get Real. This is a movie about a kid discovering that he's gay and trying to come out. It's okay. It's not a great movie. It's okay. It's very much an independent film. Get Smart. It's actually quite funny. I like Get Smart. It's not a bad movie. Not a great movie either, but not bad. Ghostbusters, because I have to own Ghostbusters. Ghost Town. It's okay. Quite like it, but it's okay. Girl Next Door. Got it cheap. Was okay. Decent romantic comedy. Going the Distance, another Drew Barrymore romantic comedy. It's alright. Not great on that one. Golden Compass. I've not actually watched this. I bought it because one of my books I could have read for my children's literature degree was the Golden Compass. I can't remember, the Subtle Knife or whatever it's called. I didn't read it, so I've never actually watched the movie. The Goofy movie, on the other hand, I have probably watched hundreds of times. I love this, and I love the whole singing sequence at the beginning. I love it so much, and I just watch clips of it. And actually, I had like ideas of doing a fan fiction of another pairing that I used to write about, a Glee pairing, where it would have used that song. And I wrote it all up, but I never posted it online. I should have done it, because it was awesome. It was a great like sequence. The Great Muppet Caper, because I love the Muppets. Green Mile. Probably actually my favorite Stephen King adaptation and book. Very much like Shawshank Redemption, so if you like Shawshank Redemption, you'll like this. I do think the book's better than the movie, though, because they changed some things. But it's pretty good. Gremlins, because I have to. I think I might have 2 copies of Gremlins, actually. I might have done that by mistake. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I like this more every year. At first I didn't like it. I saw it in the theater. Wasn't really enamored with it, but I've watched it so many times now, I really like it. And I love how the Who's look. I actually know someone that kind of looks like a Who, and that's quite funny. Groundhog's Day. Probably one of Bill Murray's best movies. I love him in Lost in Translation more, but this is his best comedic role. Definitely. Hairspray, because it's Hairspray, and it's awesome, and it has the best music in it, and I've seen the play live as well. It's great either way you see it, so you should definitely be watching this. This is a great movie. Oh, what movie is this? I can't remember. The Hangover. I've not actually ever watched this. I bought this for my boyfriend, and then it kind of immigrated into my collection. I've never seen it. I know it's supposed to be funny, but I've never seen it. Happily Never After. Kind of disappointed with this one. It's supposed to be kind of like Shrek, but it never really worked for me. Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies. Quite funny. I don't think I ever saw the sequel. I think I didn't see that one. Harry Potter. I know I don't particularly like Harry Potter, but I do own the first movie because I bought it really cheaply. And I haven't seen all the movies except for the last one. But I don't like the books. But I bought this one because I was doing my children's literature degree and I read Harry Potter for it. So I decided to rewatch the film. Haunted Mansion. One of the worst Disney films ever made. Nothing to do with the actual Haunted Mansion ride. Eddie Murphy, you should be ashamed of yourself for making this movie, but I own it because it's Disney. Heartbreaker, never watched it. He's Just Not Into You. One of my favorite romantic comedies. Really enjoy all the different storylines in this. Trying to think of the name of it. Jennifer Goodwin's character is my favorite in this. Love her. Made me like seek out all her other movies as well. And Once Upon a Time. Hideous Kinky I got for free, but it's not a bad movie. High Fidelity, pretty good. Great kind of like, I think it's 80s. Must be 80s. 80s movie. High School Musical. 1, 2, 3. You can assume I like High School Musical. My favorite is actually number 3. I love number 3 most. And then it would go 1 and then 2. Number 3 is by far my favorite though. I like the songs best in that one. Hitch. Will Smith romantic comedy. Pretty good. Like it. Would recommend it. Hocus Pocus. The best Halloween movie ever made. Best. They should make this a sequel. I don't know why they don't have a sequel, but they should. It's great. I love Hocus Pocus so much. If you've never seen Hocus Pocus, you are missing out on so much. Watch Hocus Pocus. That is your assignment before Halloween this year. Watch Hocus Pocus. The Holiday. Both me and my partner own this one. I like it more every time I see it. The first time I watched it, I wasn't enamored with it because the whole, like, a Britain American switching places should appeal to me as an American living in the UK. But I like it more each year, and I'm really... I notice the differences more now than I used to. Home Alone and Home Alone 2, because everybody owns these movies, I'm assuming. If you were around in the 90s, you own these movies. Homeward Bound 2, same deal. If you were around in the 90s, you own these movies. I actually named my previous cat Sassy after this movie. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. I actually own the first one, and I'm surprised by that. I should own the first one as well. I did see the second one first. I saw them out of order. But, yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen the first one. Hung Hung Phooey, classic cartoon. Only just have one volume because it was cheap. Hoodwinked. Not the greatest fairy tale retelling, but it's okay. It's not great. I've not seen the second one. Don't have any reason to see it. Hook. Really good fairy tale retelling. Classic. One of Robin Williams' favorite roles ever. Love everything about it. Love Rufio. Love Robin Williams. Love everything about that movie. Love Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell. It's one of my favorite movies. You notice my DVD case is like really struggling for me to get to that side, but it's going to split off in a second, so that's okay. Horse Whisperer. I've only seen it once. I was bored when I watched it. It's not a great movie. Rob Schneider's the hot chick. I know, guys, I should be ashamed for liking Rob Schneider, but I love him in this movie, and I don't know what it is. Just him playing like a valley girl is so funny. Yeah, this really works for me. I have no idea why. I just find it really, really, like, charming. I don't know, I shouldn't find it charming, but I find it really sweet, and I like the whole, friendship these kids have, and like that, even though her best friend has become Rob Schneider, she still wants to be her best friend, and they kind of start falling for each other, and it's quite sweet. Hot Tub Time Machine is okay. It's about Time Machine, that's why I bought it. Hottie vs. Naughty, another movie I should not own. Yeah. I'm not going to apologize for this one either, because actually, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think it would be, and actually it has one of my favorite endings in any movie. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but it does have one of my favorite, I can't remember what the exact line is, but when he, like, runs up to her to talk to her, there's a line there that I actually really love. But Paris Hilton's not a great actress, as we know. The girl that plays the naughty in this is actually from a TGIF show, Step by Step. And I used to really like her on Step by Step, so that was one of the reasons I went and saw the movie. Also, the guy in this is from Bones. So, I knew a lot of people that were involved in it, so I thought, actually, I'll give it a try. And it actually wasn't that bad, and I got this for like £1. How to Lose Friends and Alienate People? Not a great movie. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, though, is. Great movie, great romantic comedy. Love Kate Hudson in this movie. She's really funny. I quite like Kate Hudson as an actress, really, anyway. As long as she's not in Bride Wars. Okay, mentioning how much I hate that movie. The Hours. It was okay. It's a little too serious for me. House of Flying Daggers, because I like foreign movies, so That's one of the ones that are pretty good. How to Train Your Dragon. I don't own number 2. I do like the first one though quite a lot, and I wish I want to get the pop of the dragon, and I'm forgetting his name now, and that's really going to bother me. And I also want to get him at Build-A-Bear, because he's at Build-A-Bear again. Toothless, that's his name. I want to get him at Build-A-Bear so badly. I Could Never Be Your Woman. This is actually one of my favorite movies again, and no one has heard of this movie. It's by the same director, Amy Heckerling, that did Clueless, and this is like her directing later on. It's about a middle-aged woman that is dating a younger guy and her problems with that. And there's a lot about body positivity in this, and I quite like that. And her daughter is just hilarious. So if you haven't seen this movie, you probably will like it if you like Clueless. It's a similar kind of vein. They even got a character, Mother Earth, who's quite funny. I Hate Valentine's Day. Not a great movie. I Love You, Beth Cooper. Also, not a great movie. These are ones I picked up for £1. I Love You, Philip Morris. Also, not a great movie. God, we're just not doing very well at this. My camera's gonna die. Oh no. I'm gonna have to leave it there, guys. I will come back with another video soon. Bye. Hi guys, Fangirling with Mel here. Just a reminder, I'm running a 200 subscriber giveaway to thank you guys for getting me this far on YouTube. If you want to enter, there will be a link either above in the little eye there or below. Either way, easy peasy. There's 4 questions to answer, and you need to do that by June the 4th at 5 o'clock UK time. And you have a chance to win the items in this box. So if you want to see more about what prizes I'm giving away or what you need to answer, go to the link below or above. I'll see you guys later. Bye!